All right, welcome back this week, folks, for the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series at Talladega. This is the last race of the 12-round contender. Only 6 drivers will go on from tonight to the championship race next week at Chicagoland, folks. So it's going to be a great one here, and we've got a huge field here. Man, this is going to be pretty amazing. I do have... hold on a second. Okay, I got Josh Medlock in the booth. Sorry about that. Last minute preparations here. But Josh, what do you think of tonight's race? What do you think it's going to be like?
Alrighty, man. I love Talladega, man. I love super speedway racing. Talladega is my all-time favorite super speedway, and man, I think it's gonna be a good race here tonight. I think we're gonna see a lot of action here. We're gonna have some 3 wide, possibly some 4 wide going on, because after tonight, 6 drivers will move on. 6 will be eliminated for next week's race at Chicagoland. Oh man, I'm excited.
I know it. It is exciting. I'll tell you. Oh man, I'll tell you. I can't wait. Well, I hope we. I think you're going to start the race tonight with the boogity boogity boogity, aren't you?
Well, that's up to you. But boy,
Heck yeah.
I would sure love to.
Well, if you feel up to it. If you feel up to it.
Talladega, man, high speeds, close to 200 miles an hour, even in the trucks. I mean, you're pushing 195, 198, and the draft is going to play a big key here tonight, Rudy. You know that as well as I do, but, man, I'm excited.
Well, I'll tell you what, they got some even track temperature right now, 111 degrees, 84-degree air temperature. They're doing 90 laps here tonight. That's about right around 240 miles they're going to be doing. Tire and fuel window, these are kind of guesstimates here, but between 40 and 50 laps is about, pretty much average for the trucks. You'll probably see some 2-tire changes. Not everybody's going to do 4-tire changes because they don't really need it here at super speedways. Pit road speed, 55 miles an hour. Grueling, coming down from almost 200.
Oh, yeah, definitely. When you're coming around turn 4, and the good thing about Talladega is when you're coming around turn 4, you've got that apron there to kind of get down onto, to kind of get yourself slowed down. But if you don't time that right, oh, buddy, it could make for a grueling entrance into pit road, possibly, hitting that inside wall or just completely missing pit road to begin with.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, let's run down through the points here real quick and show everybody who the top 12 are as of this week, now coming into tonight. So I'll let you go ahead and do that.
All right. Well, right now coming in, the 12 drivers: Jake Nichols, Bryce Senesac, Tony Schoen, Bobby Zielinski, Sean Williams, Femi Olat, Cody Miller, Robert Giannini, Tyler Ducharme, Bobby Chaney, Tyler Sifford, and David Shutt are your 12 drivers that are going to be battling it out side by side for the most part here tonight to go on to next week at Chicagoland.
Yeah, now Bobby Zielinski's got a 7-point lead over Ben Nelson. Okay, Femi Olat 13 points back. There's a few of them that are kind of almost borderline here of even being in this. It's all going to depend on where they finish tonight. Now the drop week points I think were put in last week or something. I'm not really positive on that, but I think as far as this the championship here goes, those have all been done, and these are the actual points for these only 12 drivers. This is the 3rd round of the chase. Next week is the final round. That's only 6 drivers. Oh man, this is going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what the outcome of tonight's going to be.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I had the honors. You were in there earlier when we got to talking to Bobby Chaney. And, I asked Bobby if he could come, if he possibly came away with the win tonight, would that put him in that top 6 to, battle it out for that championship next week? And Well, it all depends on what happens to everybody else, to be honest.
Sure, yeah, that's a fact. Yes, sir. All right, well, that's going to do it for practice. Well, let's go to qualifying here. So we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back. Qualifying underway now. They only do one lap here, and it's single car qualifying. It's not the usual open qualifying that they run every week. At super speedways, it's what they do here in the leagues, this league. I'm sorry. They only do single car qualifying, and they only get one lap instead of the usual two.
Well, and you know, they've always, as far as I can remember, Rudy, SRA has always done that.
Yep.
I can't remember correctly, but, you know, one lap qualifying, get out there, put in the quickest lap, single car by yourself. Now, the times they're putting in are around 54 seconds, roughly, but on the track, when they get bumper to bumper in the draft, they're going to be putting down about 49 seconds. So that's a big difference.
Oh, sure. And I can't believe the people that have turned out for tonight's race. This is pretty amazing. And just to let everybody know, next season, we've already got the schedule out. And I don't know if you guys watched their broadcast that they had on their Facebook page here a couple weeks ago. But the last race of the next season in both series is going to be here at Talladega. That's going to be crazy.
Well, you know, we were talking about that, you know, between me and you, Wordy, earlier. And, you know, the change up between, you know, I know they've had Atlanta as their final race. You know, they're going to have Chicagoland next week as their final race. But having a super speedway as the final race of the actual season for the championship, that's gonna really confuse people and be like, oh man, I'm gonna have to be on my toes. You're not just gonna have to put in 100%. You're gonna have to put in 110%.
Oh, definitely, yes. And boy, I'll tell you, with the points, you know, now Jake Nichols did not finish well last week, and wound up costing him 2 positions in the points. But he's still in it. I think he's still going to be one of the ones in it. I think the cutoff's going to be, it's going to be a battle for 5th and 6th to try to struggle to stay in it. Tyler Sifford, 7th in the points. He is on the edge of it right now. He's going to have to finish very well. He's going to have to finish ahead of most of those drivers in order just to make it in. So I think the cutoff's going to be right around that 5th and 6th place in the points to try to make it in. So, all right. Qualifying, I believe, is over. So we will get them on the grid here. Let's get them on the grid and get them checked out. All right, so Femi Olat walks away with the pole here with a 54.069. Congratulations to Femi. He needs this here to try to pull out that championship. And thank you to the Walls Beard Co. for jumping on board here for the starting grid. So Josh Robin will take up 2nd spot there. Marcus Richardson 3rd. Ben Nelson will be 4th. Bobby Chaney 5th. Curtis Sawyer will start 6th place. Connor Anton in 7th, Tyler Ducharme 8th, Jake Nichols 9th, and Bobby Zielinski rounds out the top 10.
All right, yeah, James Koulibaly will start in the 11th spot here. David Shutt in 12th. Aaron Cummings will grab the 13th spot. Kyle Putz in 14th. Matt Hummel in 15th. Sean Williams in 16th. Cody Miller in 17th. Aaron Smith in 18th. Ethan Kurtz, 19th, and Nicholas Caressel will round out the top 20.
Davis Richards will start 21st, Mark Newland 22nd, Nick Northrup 23rd, Zoltan Herczeg 24th, Freddie De La Rosa 25th, Bryce Senesac 26th, Nate Trito will start 27th, Lachlan McMillan 28th, Tony Schoen 29th, Robert Giannini will start 30th. Tyler Sifford 31st. Brad Bothwell 32nd. Dwayne Culberson 33rd. Chris Bryant 34th. And that'll do it for the field. All right.
Nice size field tonight.
Wow, I'm telling you, it's crazy good, ain't it? Well, Josh Robin put the Somewhere Saloon truck right there starting right in 2nd place. That's what he needed to do.
I got that on the outside of that 11 machine of Femi Olat. And I expect, we're going to start this race out right. These guys are going to battle for the full 90 laps. They're not going to give anybody room.
Oh, you bet.
Better give them a little bit of room because we know all about that little old dreadful bumper hook that can happen.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing they're going to have to watch out for tonight, that bumper hook. It's going to be horrendous.
And the all-dreadful pace lap here at Talladega. About as bad as Pocono.
Hey, Chemo, how you doing? Hello to everybody there. Avis, James, Speedy Adams, Jake, NGT. How's everybody doing tonight? Ready for Talladega, baby?
Oh, man, I can't wait to get this show on the road here tonight. Oh, man.
Well, it's your treat. Get them going here and do it in good fashion, brother.
Oh, well, we will. And, one thing I did want to mention here tonight, the start-finish line at Talladega, for those of you who don't know, is actually at the end of pit road. So, they've got to race through that tri-oval here at Talladega before they even get to the start-finish line. Not like Daytona where it's at almost the very top there. Here, it's at the end, almost to turn 1. But, well, here we go. That pace car is going to dive off here momentarily, and they're going to be ready to go. Femi Olat and that 11 machine, Toyota, going to lead them to the line here for the green flag. Pace car dives off. Josh Robin on the outside in the Somewhere Saloon truck here representing the sponsor. Great to have them on board here tonight. Get ready, folks. Tighten your seat belts because this is about to get interesting here for SRA.
Green,
working their way. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing at Dega, boys.
All right. Good job, buddy. Man, I know that took a lot on your voice.
Oh, I love doing it.
I know, but your voice still sounds a little scratchy.
Well, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, they're trying to get single file here, it looks like.
Yep. And we had a couple of guys that started on pit road. Now, Freddie De La Rosa and Dwayne Culberson looks like started on pit road. So now that they're getting things sorted out here, Femi Olat still in the lead there. Marcus Richardson second. Ben Nelson third. And Connor Anton now in fourth. Coming from seventh, already up to fourth.
You know, Connor Anton, you know, is not in the chase here. But all these guys are going to come out here to try to win the race. Just because you're not in the chase, you know, you still want to get the win. Guaranteed.
Sure. Looking at Jake Nichols. Now, Jake's battling it. He's trying to make sure that he's going to have a good finish here tonight. He does not want to finish back like in 30th or something. Oh, boy. That would be really devastating to him. But we got a lot of blinkers going on out there, too. And just to let everybody know that there is... Oh, Connor Anton out in the lead now. There is... The ones that have the yellow splitters, the yellow banner across the windshield, and the yellow spoiler on the back are the chase drivers, in case you're wondering. All right, well, Freddie D did lead, or Femi, excuse me, did lead the first lap. Let's see if he's going to be enough here to lead the second one. Yes, he does lead the second one. Connor right beside him. Good battling going on between them. Ben Nelson on the bottom. Josh Robin quickly got shuffled right back to sixth place. Man.
Yeah, look at Bobby Chaney in that 24 machine, Mountain Dew machine, kind of running kind of where he started, still running in that fourth spot, started fifth, still early here, way early, but they are side by side, and they are 3 wide back here with Josh Robin, as, you know, they're trying to still find their way on the track, so... Man, it's going to get interesting.
Yep. Well, Chemo says to check out Tyler Sifford's paint job. We got to go clear back in the field back here to check out his paint job. I think that's the new Somewhere Saloon paint. Yes, it is. He's running the brand new one there, painted by, I think Dre is the one that painted that. That's the new Somewhere Saloon that will be truck that will be painted for next season. Nice looking paint job. She did an amazing job with it.
Oh yeah, she sure did. That is a nice, sharp looking truck there, that 98 machine, representing, you know, Somewhere Saloon here tonight, as well as Josh Robin.
Well, Marcus Richardson takes over the lead, getting a big push there by Ben Nelson, as they're still stacked up 3 wide back there. Josh Robin just keeps going backwards. And, you know, that's probably not a bad idea, Josh, if you think about it. You know, getting up there and racing it up really early like this can be kind of hectic up there in the front. Oh, wow, good save by Femi Olat.
Wow, that was amazing.
Wow, Bobby Chaney tapped him there. He tried to stick that right down in that slot, and there wasn't quite enough room for him, but he made it fit. That checked up the whole field.
Oh, it sure did. Now that 84 of Connor Anton has pushed himself into third behind the 79 of Benjamin Nelson here, as they are 3 wide behind that 11 machine.
I'm telling you, man, this is crazy stuff going on here on lap 5. Nicholas Caressel right up through the middle right there, helping Bobby Chaney move along. Now Femi's going to pull out in front of Bobby. And Bobby might not be a little too happy with Femi right now, trying to squeeze that truck in there. Femi getting down there, getting a little side draft. It's going to get exciting. I'm telling you, this is going to be one race that will be in the record books for SRA. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be something like you've probably never seen. These guys are racing so intently.
Exactly, and you know, we've been keeping a big eye on that front pack there, we actually have 2 packs here already. Aaron Cummins in that 00 side by side with that 6 machine of James Coulibaly back here for 21st. This is the 2nd pack here, and these guys are racing it up just as hard as that front pack is.
Sure are. And Tyler Swift joins in here with, that is the number 6 of James Coulibaly leading that pack. Yeah, that is pretty good. Aaron Smith, Tyler Sifford. Very good. They got a pretty good run. That's the 2nd pack, and Ben Nelson to the point. It's anybody's race here, and this is what these guys knew coming into tonight. They had to make the best chance that they could to get the most amount of points last week to stay in, because tonight you just never know what's going to happen. You know, it's like we always say, and I hate to always keep repeating myself, but it's a fact. And Ben Nelson just led his first lap of the race right there. That we know there's going to be a big one. We just don't know when it's going to be.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, that big one here at Talladega can happen at any moment. As we've seen earlier, Femi Olat in that 11 and the 24 of Bobby Chaney kind of get into it a little bit. Great save by Femi Olat. That could have went bad in a hurry if Femi Olat did not save that machine.
You betcha. They're riding along here with Ethan Kurtz. Looks pretty awesome.
They're getting a little dicey up here. The 25 machine of Tyler Ducharme pushing the daylights out of Bobby Chaney there for a moment. That gave the 24.
Oh! He just gave him a shot in the tail there. Bobby got a little loose coming through the tri-oval, and boy, Tyler was all over him. I'll tell you, they're getting awful brave out there right now. Look at them dicing around. Femi Olat goes to the outside. Bobby Chaney back to the inside. Wow, I'm telling you, these guys are driving crazily out here right now. Nick Northrup into second.
And you know, the thing about it is they're only on lap 9 here, coming to lap 10. They still have 80 laps.
Yeah, no kidding. Did anybody tell them that, or?
I don't think they checked how many laps they were doing tonight.
Yeah, I think they thought they were only doing about 10. Nick Northrup leads his first lap of the race.
And they're 3 wide back here. Golly. 69 machine of, I believe,
69. That's Freddie D. He's a lap down. They caught him, and he's a lap down, but he's mixed in with these guys because he started on pit road.
Well, he's in a good position though, Rudy, because it's Talladega. If a wreck happens, you know, Freddie D's right there to grab that spot to get that wave around. Of course, Robert Giannini also a lap down here. Bryce Senesac 8 laps down, and I do not even see him out on the track. Oh, he's sitting on pit road.
Oh, Robert Giannini's not a lap down. Now, Bobby Zielinski's all by himself, and I don't know if you've seen this, but did you see the damage Bobby Zielinski's got? I don't know how he got that.
Oh, heavy damage on that 83 machine.
That truck is toast. And they don't get any quick fixes here, Josh. You get damage, and you got to sit on pit road and get it fixed up. So he's just out there. He's way back behind the field, 42 seconds behind the field. So he's about to get lapped here in just a minute.
Yeah, he is. And I figured out what was going on why I had Robert a lap down there. That was kind of partially my fault.
And Marcus Richardson back to the front. Ben Nelson, side by side, kind of shifted Nick Northrup down through the middle there. Ben Nelson comes down in front of him. Femi Olat stuck on the outside, nobody to work with, but he's down. Oh, close, and there's a caution. Femi Olat gets into, looks like Nick Northrup.
Yeah, the 54 of Nick Northrup.
Wow.
And it looks like Bobby Chaney might have got into that as well. There was a Mountain Dew machine, the 24. That is Bobby Chaney.
Well, let's go. Let's ride along here with Femi Olat. Now, Nick Northrup's in the middle right here. Freddie D comes up behind him, and this is where it gets really interesting right here. A lot of Dyson. Femi's down there trying to get some of that side draft off of him. Let's get down here a little closer. And it's pretty tight right here. And Nick comes up into the corner of Femi right there. And that's going to put Nick Northrup into the wall. Femi's able to continue on. But, yeah, then after that, there's more wrecking going on back behind them guys, I believe. But poor Nick Northrup, boy, he got caught up into that big time.
Yeah, it looks like the 24 machine of Bobby Cheney did not get into Nick Northrup. So Bobby Cheney got it slowed down just enough to get around him. Bobby does look like he does have a little bit of right front damage there, but I don't think it's going to affect that machine much.
Yeah, I'm watching here now as he's about to come to a halt here without hitting Nick, but I think he does get into him, doesn't he? Can't really get a good camera angle on it. Yeah, no, he didn't get into Nick. Wow, he lucked out on that one. Holy smokes. Well, everybody's coming to pit road. Leader Marcus Richardson bringing everybody down.
I mean, that's probably going to be a good move here on, a lap 13. Still early, but go ahead and get what you need. Get it out of the way. Still a whole lot of laps left here to go. Anything could still happen.
Well, let's how about we talk to Kyle Putz? We haven't talked to him in a long time. Can you find him?
Yeah, give me just a second. Let's see if I can find him. There he is.
Kyle Putz, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, tell us about the run out there today, brother. What's it like?
Oh man, we're having lots of fun right now. It's just been just playing around, trying a few things, trying the high lane, trying the middle lane, trying the bottom lane, just trying to get a feel for everything. Had a scare there around like lap 4 or something. A couple people were blocking, got into each other, and kind of scared me a little bit. Fell to the back, worked our way back up, but hey, for the first 13 laps, it's been exciting.
Heck yeah, man. I'll tell you what, they were racing their hearts out up in the front there. We knew tonight coming into Talladega it was going to be crazy racing, and you guys aren't disappointing us for sure. Well, what's the plan here? Now you're up to 9th place.
Plan here is to survive, and because you can't win it if you're wrecked out on lap 15. But yeah, honestly, I'm probably just gonna get in a groove and ride. I got the excitement of the race out of the way so far, and then we'll build that back up in the last 20 laps or so and hopefully be there at the end.
Heck yeah, man. All right, well, good luck, Kyle, and thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
All right, here we go, folks. We're going to be getting them lined up here in just a minute. We got a brand new leader, Chris Bryant, but I think he's coming to pit road. Had a few guys that did stay out. Him and James Coulibaly stayed out, looks like.
Well, that will give Bryant, some points, although not being in the chase, really not gonna, help him per se, but he can't officially say he led a lap at Talladega.
Well, James Coulibaly, he's going to collect a bonus point here.
I got a question for you, Rudy. Is Talladega 2.5 miles or 2.66 miles?
2.66.
All right, so it's a little over 2.5 miles.
Right. Yeah, they're doing about 240 miles here tonight.
Wow, I bet
90 laps.
2.5 miles because you know, different things say different, you know, mileage, so I didn't know.
I'm not sure who that is on back of Femi's car. That might be Femi. I really don't know who he's got painted on the back. Somebody asked in chat there who that is on the back of Femi Olat's truck. I'm going to guess and say it's probably him, but I don't know that for a fact. So, well, Koulibaly's staying out. Looks like he's going to be our leader maybe on this start, because the lights are still under, they're still under caution, and if he did his drive-through there like he usually does, he will be able to pit here without getting a penalty, but that's going to put him way back in the field. Now, he is not in the chase, so he doesn't have to worry. Well, technically he is, okay, he is 8th in the points, but he's, he would have to finish, he would probably have to finish in about the top 5 in order to make it in, is the way I'm looking at it. That's just a guess. You know, I'm not really saying that for sure, but he could make it in.
Yeah, and you know, it's possible that any of these guys out here, you know, who are kind of far back into the point standings for the chase.
Uh-oh.
But if something happens in the order, they could make it.
Wow, my internet just took a blink there. Big blink. Wow, I lost you and everything.
Oh, that's not good.
No, I don't know what the heck happened there, but it's okay now. All right, well, Koulibaly does come to pit road, so that's going to put Femi Olat back in the lead. Looks like he's going to start on the outside, Marcus Richardson on the inside. Not sure if I would have done that if I was Femi, but, well, we'll see how it works out.
Well, we've seen that top line already come into play here early on in the race. So, you know, maybe Femi Olat's got something planned here on this restart. But, you know, he's got a whole lot of fast drivers beside him, a great driver right next to him, and that old 01 machine of Marcus Richardson. So, you know, anything could play out, but Femi Olat knows what he's doing. You know, a great racer, knows how to save tires, but here at Talladega, you don't need to really save any tires.
Well, we're about to find out. Well, see, he'll be in command of the start here. So once he goes, I think what his plan is, he's going to go and jump right down in front of Marcus Richardson. I think that's probably what he's planning on doing. So, but we'll see how that's going to work for him, because it's probably his best benefit to try to get ahead of Marcus Richardson by getting that jump on that start and dropping it right down in front of Marcus.
Exactly. And, you know, Femi Olat has done that before. He might do it again here. I'm agreeing with you. I am in agreement with you.
All right, well, here we go. Going to be back under green here in just a second. Pace car is going to go in. And Femi does hit the gas, but Marcus pretty much hit the gas at about the same time. But Femi got enough of a jump. He does come down the hill right in front. And the green is out. There we go. So it just worked out just like I just said it would, you know.
Yeah, and it did. You know, he dropped it right in front of the 01 machine. Looks like the 79 of Benjamin Nelson's trying to get that run on the high side. A little bit of side drafting going on.
Sure thing, and he's doing all right by himself there. Might get somebody out there to help him. It looks like Kyle Putz, I think. Yep, Kyle Putz jumps out there. He's going to help him out. Close racing here, boys.
Sorry.
Very close racing right there. Those guys are right up there together.
And look who has joined the party up front here, the 89 of Sean Williams and the 28 of Cody Miller.
Yes, sir, and Tyler Sifford's in there.
Yes, he is.
Tyler's in kind of a do-or-die situation right now. He's 26 points behind the leader coming into tonight. Now, Bobby Zielinski, I don't know. Bobby's clear back in 22nd, and we know he's got a heavy damage on that truck. He is getting a little bit of help here with a push from Nate Trito. But Nate says, you know, you're holding me up. You're a lot slower than I am, so he's probably just going to go around Bobby. So depending on where Bobby finishes, could hurt him for that top 6. I think he's pretty much locked in. I don't think anybody's got a... He don't have to worry about anybody knocking him out. And they don't have the win and you're in rule. You know, that doesn't apply here. So, Connor Anton, 5th place. Good to see Cody Miller up here, coming from 17th up to 8th. Sean Williams from 16th to 5th. So big movers. Some of the guys that were in the back that on that first run there have now moved to the front. So, all right, back in the field here, Tony Schoen. Being led by Aaron Smith in this pack, Tyler Ducharme. Those three working together. Back behind them, Nick Northrup, which spun earlier, kept it off the wall, didn't get any damage. Just kind of, I think, hurt his pride more than anything there. Davis Richardson comes from 21st. He's only picked up a position. Robert Giannini. Now, here's a big mover. He is in the points here. Or, yeah, wasn't he? No, he's not in the chase now. Yeah, that's right. He was out last week. My bad. Yeah, he didn't make it in. Zoltan Hertzeg. Ethan Kurtz. Where is Aaron at? Aaron, my son, he's clear back here in 28. What the? I guess they didn't get the memo on the start.
Yeah, he's being pushed, it looks like, by Bobby Chaney in the 24, and Freddie D right there in the mix as well.
And Kyle puts to the lead on the high side here, trying to get a run, being pushed by Sean Williams and Cody Miller. He would love to lead a lap right here. That's one of the pro drivers, Kyle Putz. Isn't he a pro driver? Yeah, I think so.
I believe he is.
No, he isn't. Nope. No, all we have is Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski are the only 2 pro drivers in here. I was thinking Kyle, I think Kyle was on the road to pro, but he didn't make it or whatever. But
he's still trying to get into it or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, here he is. He's going to lead a lap, I believe. I don't know. Sean Williams got a pretty good run on that outside. Sean just led a lap. Well, Sean needed that. Yeah, he's, Sean, is Sean in the, do I have the points all wrong or something here? These aren't the points that I had.
I believe Sean Williams is in the chase.
Okay, I got totally different points in or something here. I don't know. I got it off the website. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Femio lap back up to the 4th. Oh, we have a caution. See if we can find out where Ethan Kurtz going around. All right, let's go see what happened to Ethan as he brings it back up onto the track here. Heavy smoke coming out too. All right, they're coming down the back stretch. And I'm not sure if there was some bumper hook going on here or something, because we've been seeing that, and we're going to keep seeing it too. Oh, somebody come up in front. Whoa, David Shutt, clear up the hill. Looks like he got punted by Tyler Ducharme. Let's go back and take a look at that one more time. Oh, yeah, he got the bumper hook there from Tyler Ducharme. Holy smokes, that was horrible right there. Tyler just, yeah, man, he just blazed right into the back of David Shutt, put him up into the outside wall, and when he come off of the wall, he come down the hill and took Ethan Kurtz right out with him. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah, just now looking at that, and boy, he did.
And Aaron Smith did a good job of dodging Ethan right there. Wow, a lot of dodging going on. Ethan Kurtz, he actually did get tagged again. And he's trying to get it going, but I believe, yeah, he's got heavy smoke coming out of that car now.
Yeah, and the 42 of David Shutt as well, heavy smoke. And David Shutt's already on pit road.
Well, pick somebody and talk to him if you want to.
Well, we got plenty of time.
Yep.
All right, well, let's see here. Who are we going to pick? I want to get one of the chase drivers in here. How about we go with that 8 machine of Josh Robin? Josh Robin, Josh win the booth, man. Got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, Josh, man, with Talladega Bud, you're running strong up here so far. A lot of action already early here, man. What is the game plan for you out there? Slick track temps, but nevertheless, a good race so far. What's your game plan?
Well, yeah, the race has been a lot of fun, but my plan is just to go out there and try to stay up front as much as I can, lead some laps, and just be there at the end for the win.
You know, that's the thing, you know, being, you know, the chase and everything is just out there for everybody. But, you know, if you're not in the chase, you're still, you know, fighting for that win. So even everybody out there is just there, you know, just to get a win. So, you know, talk about, you know, this race and, you know, what to expect going in forward from when the green flag drops.
Oh, man. I don't know. Well, for me, I usually, at these plate checks, I usually just, like, stay, like, in the back for most of the race, like, you know, stay safe, but this race, I just want to, like, go balls out, you know, and just, like, race, and, you know, and, you know, it's the 2 races left of the season, so I'm just gonna do, you know, whatever I can to try to win it. Just, I was gonna plan on pitting, too, this, caution, but I decided to stay out. Seemed like everybody else did, because, you know, I think we'll have a long green flag run here, and we might get some green flag stops. That'll be interesting, but yeah, it'll be exciting.
All right, Josh. Well, representing, running the Somewhere Saloon truck here tonight, representing the sponsor here for SRA. Josh, man, a good luck out there. Still a whole lot of laps left to go.
Yeah, thank you. And also, I'm the defending race winner of this race from last season.
Oh.
So I'm going to try to go for 2 in a row.
All right, Josh. Well, good luck, bud.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Well, Kyle puts Ben Nelson on the front row. Sean Williams and Cody Miller, row 2. Josh Robin and Matt Hummel in row 3 as we get ready to go back green here. Just waiting on the lights to go off on the pace car, and we should be getting fired back up here for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. Well, I want to give a shout out to the Somewhere Saloon there in Cannon City, Colorado. Thank you all for enjoying the races. I hope you keep staying on it next season, watching the races here, because apparently they will have a car in both series with the Somewhere Saloon on it. I believe, if I'm not correct on this, I believe Tyler Siffer is going to be running it in both series. So they are going to Xfinity cars here for this series. It will no longer be the truck series. It will be the Xfinity cars. But they will be keeping the Gen 6 cars on Monday night. So make sure you all tune in tomorrow night for the Gen 6 cars here at Talladega for their last race of the 12 contender round. And only 6 drivers will move on for them for the last race of the season too. So, but we'll be right back here at Talladega tomorrow night. We'll be going live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, I just want to give... Go ahead.
That's going to be a good race tomorrow night as well.
Well, you can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. We are in the process of making a new website, too. You can check that out at MSTVBroadcasting.com if you wanted to check that out. But that's still in the making. That's not completely finished website yet, so still under construction. Hopefully we'll have that running here in the next week. But yeah, looks like I believe the lights should go out right here. Looks like yeah, David Shutt 1 or 2 laps down. Ethan Kurtz is out of the race. Nick Northrup out of the race. And Dwayne Culberson also out of the race. Not sure if Dwayne even turned a lap. I think he did. Yeah, he did. So, all right, lights are out. We're going back green, folks. Output's going to start on the outside this time. We'll get them going here, Josh.
Joe can.
Hey, Drea.
Dreadful.
Drea and Becky. Ken, how you doing? Yeah, Tyler will be running both cars. Okay. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, he'll be running both some more saloon cars.
Oh, okay. So he's going to run the Gen 6 and the Xfinity.
Exactly. Yeah, boy. Oh. I'll tell you what, his car, that is a beautiful paint job Drea did. I'm telling you, that is amazing. I don't know how you did that, but that is amazing, Drea.
It's about 1,000 layers worth of work right there, Drea.
I'm telling you, man, that is just absolutely mind-blowing. I love the paint job.
Oh yeah, beautiful paint. Beautiful paint.
Heck yeah. Unleashed graphics. Awesome. Yes, ma'am. That is awesome. Beautiful paint job. All right. Get up here on Kyle Putz. They get ready to go back green.
Yeah, Kyle Putz elected the outside line of here. He's got the 28 of Cody Miller behind him. It looks like Ben Nelson in the 79 machine on the inside of him. And Sean Williams in the 89 will be behind him, starting in third on this restart here. When the pace car dives off, there it goes. Now Kyle Putz has control of the field here. The question is, when is he going to be on the pedal, holding them back, holding them back? He's in the tri-oval. He's on the loud pedal.
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
flag's back out.
And both Taylor Swift cars started in the second row there, third and fourth. That was pretty amazing. Cody's going to come down in front of Sean. Those two hooking up as they all get down to the bottom now. But both Taylor Swift trucks right there. That's pretty awesome. Josh Robin, 5th place. Matt Hummel, 6th. Well, Bobby Zielinski's up to 8th, so he's coming. He's on the comeback trail. Even though he's got all that damage on there, he's getting some great help from a lot of drivers out there to keep him in it. And he doesn't, I don't think he's really got to finish that well tonight. He's pretty much locked into next week. So nobody can beat, I don't think anybody can beat him. He could finish dead last today and still be in the chase next week.
Now I'm looking at the speed here of that 83 machine, roughly hitting about 191 miles an hour. 192 at the stripe going into turns. Number 1, about 193 mile an hour. Compared to the drivers in front of him, he's not losing any ground. He's got the speed.
Yep. Aaron Smith giving him a good push there. And that's what he just needs to have, somebody that's willing to you know, take that and just run with it and help him out a little bit. They're doing a good job. Aaron's doing a good job. Tyler Swift up on the high side. Looks like Connor Anton working with him. Well, he was. Connor slipped there a little bit. Nicholas Kressel now back into it. Started 20th today, running in 14th. Josh Robin goes to second. He's on the high side, getting a push there from Matt Hummel. Would love to get up there and lead a lap. He has not led a lap yet today. Staying alive here is the main goal. Just run good, don't get damage on your truck, and be there at the end is going to be the secret here tonight. We're coming up on a third of the way here this time by. 1/3 of the way.
Look at that 83 of Bobby Zielinski now has caught up to the back bumper of that 89 machine of Sean Williams, and he's looking to the inside.
He's not out of it by any means. Oh, we got one piled up there. Who was that? Josh Robin got shuffled over. Trying to catch up to him. Oh my, I think he hit the wall too. Oh no, I think he got that bumper hook. Everybody's going by him. That's a shame. Femio Lat getting by him. Oh, Josh. It's getting pretty rough up in the front here, I'm telling you. Here comes Tyler Ducharme clear up on the high side to take it 3 wide. These guys aren't afraid to do it either.
No, they're not. And I'm watching that number 98 machine of Tyler Sifford there. He's having some blinking issues, and that is not a good spot to be blinking.
Yeah, he's up there in 4th spot right now. Right up under Kyle Putz's bumper there, and Ben Nelson led that lap. He wants to come down, but I think he was thinking about bringing his partner with him there, Sean Williams. Kyle getting a great shove there from Tyler Sifford. Man, this is great to see Tyler running this good. This is probably one of the best races I've seen him in this season. He's done an excellent job. Can't wait to see what he's got next season in the Xfinity card.
Been watching that 28 of Cody Miller for the last, couple of turns here, doing some jostling around Tyler Ducharme there. Oh, they're 3 wide up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Sean Williams up on the high side. Oh, he kind of shuffled him out right there. He's going to have to drop it back down in front of Nicholas Kressel, and hopefully Nicholas can get him caught back up to the field. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not counting out Bobby Zielinski because, man, he's right. Oh, no, Sifford! You are kidding me. Sifford going around again. Let's go back and take a look at this. This is horrendous, man. I can't believe it. I'm going to say probably bumper hook. All right, he's on the bottom here, right behind the leader, Kyle Putz. Cody Miller comes up on the back of him and started sawing on that bumper. Tyler went way below the yellow line for whatever reason, not sure. And once he got down there, I think he was thinking he could just come right back up on. And when he did, Cody Miller was there and hooked him. Oh. Well, it's going to collect a few guys into it. Tyler Ducharme gets collected into it. Nicholas Kressel head-on hit for him. Oh, poor Sifford. Man, I'm telling you, guy can't get a break, you know what?
Yeah, and product of Dega running so fast, you don't know where the back end of your truck is to the front of the truck behind you. And in that move right there, unfortunately, it just wasn't the place to be.
Man, I'm telling you, he just can't get a break though. Well, I think we're going to see probably most of the field come to pit road here. And probably going to be a lot of 2-tire changes. Kyle's going to stay out. Wow. All right. Ben Nelson says, I'm not. I'm coming in. Kyle's the only one that stayed out. Everybody else come to pit road. Oh, boy. Well, let's see if there's any 2-tire stops here. I'm guessing probably. I don't think anybody's going to do 4 tires here tonight. Yeah, 2 tires, fuel. Ben Nelson's away. Tyler Ducharme coming out. He's got a heavily damaged rear end on that truck. He's been slammed into or something there in the back. But he'll be all right. Bobby Chaney in 4th. Connor Anton coming out 5th. Marcus Richardson 6th. Marcus back in it here. Matt Hummel 7th. Curtis Sawyer in 8th place, coming from 6th. He went back through the field, though. Nicholas Caressel 9th, and Lachlan McMillan now coming from 28th position all the way up to the top 10. All right, anybody you want to talk to, grab them.
Well, the last one I interviewed was not in the chase, but it was a good thing we did talk to Josh. So now let's see if we can get.
How about James Coulibaly? We haven't talked to him in quite some time.
Yeah, let's go and get James up here.
Okay.
All right, there he is, James Coulibaly. It's Josh for the booth. Got a copy.
Yeah, I do, Mr. Medlock. How you doing?
Well, I am doing great until you called me Mr. Medlock.
Sorry about that. Just wanted to be proper.
Oh, it's all right, man. But hey, man, Talladega Super Speedway here tonight, bud. It's just you barely missed the cut here coming in to tonight's race, but nevertheless, man, you're shooting for a win here tonight in that 6th machine. Started 11th, currently running in 14th tonight. Still a whole lot of laps left to go. You got a game plan here, you know, for the long green flag run. Hopefully, y'all's gonna have.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give my legend Bobby Labonte here a show, and you know, I wanted to run his tribute paint scheme tonight, so I'm gonna try to get up there in the top 5.
Well, do you think you have the truck to maybe pull out the upset, the victory here, and you know, mix up the chase a little bit with the guys that are in it?
Yeah, I'm gonna find the right spot at the right time, and hopefully we get the right push.
All right, James. Well, man, we'll let you get back to it, bud. Good luck out there, because I've said it once and I'll say it again. This race ain't over.
True that. Thank you, guys, and have a good night.
All right, bud.
All right, Kyle Putz did not pit. Everybody else did behind him, so he's going to be a little shorter on fuel. I'm not sure what tire situation that he's got under him right now. Last time he was on pit road, he did have a lengthy stay, and I'm sure he did a 4-tire change, but that was quite a while ago.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's going to hurt Kyle any, because Talladega don't use up tires. The question is the fuel. Fuel strategy, I'm sure, will play a key here tonight more than tires will. Great racing here so far, Rudy. Even, you know, just the battles that they've been having up front here and the close calls that, you know, we have probably have not seen the last. I hate saying it, the cautions, because like we mentioned earlier, a big one can happen.
Yeah, we know it's gonna. We just don't know when it's gonna happen, and that's why I think we see a lot of the field kind of get separated out a little bit. Well, I always race at super speedways. I like to stay in a pack by myself, maybe about 4 or 5 seconds behind that lead pack, because if something happens up there, which we've been seeing a lot happening up in the front now, these guys get pretty racy, and the closer we get to the end, the more racy they're going to get. And when something happens, you got time back there to check up. You know, if if you're right on top of them, like, you know, these guys are up in the front right here, and something happens in front of it, you don't have time to stop or move or dodge it or anything, you know. So that's the bad thing about super speedways, because you're doing almost 200 miles an hour. It's hard to check up on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, and they got the one to go here, so they're, you know, going to get double foul here. You know, riding into the back is a good thing per se, because like you said, you got time to slow down, stop, move out of the way if you're trying to dodge a caution. If you're running up in that top pack, you know, 3-4 wide at times, something happens. What can you do? I mean, cat-like reflexes, I don't even think that would work.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to get the news from Bobby after the race here to find out who the 6 are that will be moving on to the chase next week. So stay tuned for that, folks. At the end of the race, we'll find out the news from him after he puts the points in. So stay with us all the way to the bitter end here, folks. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate that very much. If you're on Twitch watching, make sure you do hit that follow button. You always got to get some crackhead to dislike it. That's all right.
Yeah, it happens to all of us.
Some loser that doesn't have anything better to do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Rudy, get them going, bud.
All right, I'll do it. Kyle's going to start on the inside. I'm kind of surprised he didn't decide to start on the outside, but because Ben Nelson now, he did stop for tires and fuel, so I don't know what the situation's going to be here. He will get the start command, so he'll be able to jump right out ahead there. But we'll see. Wanted to get where we can do a little crank it up here in a minute. All right, pace car's in. Ready to get going here. Restarting on lap 37 of 90, folks. All the way around. He's going to bring them all the way around to the start-finish line. There's the green. We're underway. Ah, good push here by Tyler Ducharme. Little bump in the rear there, get him going. But Ben Nelson got a great start on the outside, too.
Yes, he did. All these guys up front here got a great jump. The 25 of Tyler Ducharme there, giving that 31 a little bit of a push at that start of the race. I think he got a little bit better of a jump than that 31 did.
Well, he's got to be extra careful there. Marcus Richardson's giving Tyler a push, and you could get that sandwich effect. Tyler could get hooked or something there, unintentionally, of course, but it could happen.
Oh, yeah, the 31 of Kyle Putz, the 25 of Tyler Ducharme, and the 01 of Marcus Richardson. You couldn't put a piece of paper between them three chucks right now.
No, man, they're right on top of each other. Pretty amazing stuff. Oh, Ben Nelson out of it. He goes way up high, and that opened the door for Curtis Sawyer and Connor Anton to get in there. Oh, my. I was looking back here. Jake Nichols. Now, Jake Nichols running in 16th. He's got to do some makeup here to try to make sure that he is in good position coming down to the end of this race to make it into next week's season finale.
And he's kind of out there all by himself, really. Nobody really to draft with. He does have the 28 machine of Cody Miller right there in front of him. So, you know, if he can get up to that 28, you know, maybe get some draft off of him, maybe it would help him get up there and keep up with that pack. But it looks like they're losing more ground than anything.
And Nicholas Caressel goes high. That's going to open it up for Nate Trito to get in there. And also, Ben Nelson now drops it down to the bottom row. Freddie D back in it here, 9th place after starting 25th. And he was a lap down, if you remember.
Yes, he was.
All right, Tyler Ducharme coming up here on Kyle Putz on the outside. Getting a pretty good push there by Connor Anton. Not sure if it's going to be enough to put Kyle into the lead, but Kyle Putz will lead this lap. Ducharme second as they cross the line. Wow, that's some good racing up in the front right now. This is a good battle going on. Marcus Richardson all over Kyle Putz, pushing the daylights out of the back of that truck.
If he pushed any harder, he may be back up in the tailpipe of that 31.
Well, he backed off a little bit there to get some air in the radiator because, boy, I'll tell you, these things will overheat really quick.
Yeah, that's one thing really we have not had a chance to really talk about is the overheat factor in these trucks. You really have to watch that temp gauge because if you stay directly behind that car in front of you, or truck in this case, you will blow the engine quick.
Yes. Well, it looked like Tyler Ducharme was going to lead that lap, but he did not. Kyle Putz did. It was really close, though, at the line, just a few 1/1000ths of a second. And now Tyler goes backwards a little. Freddie D getting a little help there. He's up on the upper line, and also Femi Olat. Femi Olat's back in it. As
now
he
you
said,
can never count out that number 11 machine.
oh no. Nope, he said he was in it to win it tonight. And Mark Newland. Here comes Mark. He's started 22nd, running in 11th. Very good. Like to see Mark out there. This is kind of a side note on this, Josh. This truck series, Mark Newland actually sponsored it one season. Well, the very first season that I was over here. And
really?
Yeah, it used to be the Newland Truck Series. Mark Newland, yeah. I think he owns a construction company or trucking company, something like that. So I can't remember what it is.
Boy, they're 3 wide.
I know it. This is pretty wild.
Up here, I should say.
This is wild, man. Marcus Richardson in the middle, getting a push there from Tyler Ducharme. Marcus to the lead. Is he going to dump off Tyler and drop it to the bottom? Doesn't look like it. He's going to bring Tyler right along with him, but Freddie D, I think, just led that lap. No, he did not. Sorry, Marcus did.
Marcus led the lap, but Freddie D was right there close to him. If Marcus did lead him,
Freddie got a hit there from Femi Olat. That dreaded bumper hook when he come out of the corner. And now Freddie's right up through the middle, getting a push here again by the number 84 of Connor Anton. Connor not in the chase. I'm telling you what, this is some exciting stuff, ain't it?
Oh, it is. And you know how hard they're racing up here. It's allowing really the cars behind them to catch up. Even though they're in the draft, you still lose a little bit of momentum, not a whole lot, but it's allowed those other vehicles back here, like Robert Giannini, well, that's not a little bit far back, Josh Robin, you know, in that 8 machine. We'll go from there. You know, it's allowed Josh Robin to catch him.
And Tyler Sifford takes his car officially behind the wall, done for the day. Oh, what a heartbreaker for him. Curtis Sawyer, 7th place. He's back in it here. He is back in it to actually just went into 6th, right where he started from. And, boy, I'll tell you what, the battle up front here, I was looking to see if Tyler still has not led a lap. He's trying to get a run here through the tri-oval. Not going to be fast enough to beat Marcus Richardson to the line, though. Freddie D, I mean, he's pushing Tyler so hard right now that trying to get him up there to lead a lap. Oh man, Becky said that Tyler Sifford got his car fixed and the engine blew before he could even get a lap in. Oh man. Gosh, I hope that don't happen to him starting next season. You know what?
Well, it won't be long. You know, they have Chicagoland next week, and I believe is it 1 or 2 weeks off that they get?
I'm not really sure. A couple weeks, probably.
I know Bobby Chaney and these guys, they don't like to take the long breaks. They want to get right back into it and get to racing. You know, a change of pace. Going from the trucks to the Xfinity next season is going to be a different take on what they're running here this season. But the Xfinity cars, good cars, also known as the B car, for everybody who do not know. And boy, that 25 right on the bumper of that 31. Kyle drops it low.
And Marcus all over the back of Kyle Putz right now. Kyle's been out there. I think he's led the most laps here so far tonight. Marcus has led 10. Kyle has led 19 this time by. But once he got out in the front there, boy, he has really been dropping the hammer and just keeps leading more and more laps. Curtis Sawyer in third. Lachlan McMillan in fourth.
Nice to see Lachlan back out here racing with the guys.
Oh, sure thing. Coming from 28th to 4th, man. That's pretty amazing. Almost dead last. We had, what, 34 drivers start? He was back in 28. Wow. Well, as interesting as it is up in the front here, let's go back through the field a little bit here. Cody Miller now finds himself back in 16th. Nate Trito, 17th. Chris Bryant was up there battling for a little bit. He's 18th. Jake Nichols trying to give Chris a little push here to catch back up. Femi Olat now way back here with Ben Nelson in 20th. James Coulibaly, 22nd. Josh Robin, the Somewhere Saloon truck, taking up the rear of that pack there. Still having a little blinking issue there. The car's okay. Don't have any major damage on it.
He's got a clean truck, just having some blinking problems.
Yep. Tony Schoen, 24th. These guys running about 10 seconds behind that lead pack. But Davis Richards. And then Bobby Chaney running all by himself. Aaron Cummings got around Bobby Zielinski. They may be working together. Bobby Zielinski's just trying to use Aaron for a little draft here to stay competitive and stay on the lead lap. They're running about 17 seconds behind the leader right now. So they're not really too bad. Back up front, the pack just keeps getting bigger up here and keeps getting shuffled around, don't it? Marcus Richardson up the middle again as they go 3 wide, back in the front. Tyler up on the high side, working with the number 4. That is Nicholas Caressel up there. They're not making too good a headway right now, though.
Oh, no, they're not. That 25 machine, it is going to drop it behind. It looks like the 30, Brad Bothwell has found his way up here.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. He started 32nd on the field tonight. And he finds himself in 6th. Oh, a little shuffle there by the number 40 of Lachlan McMillan, but he gets it gathered up.
Yeah, I think he tagged that bottom apron there coming around the corner. That is something you don't want to do here.
No.
Tag that bottom.
And Marcus Richardson retakes the lead from Kyle Putz with a big shove from Robert Giannini. Giannini, I'll tell you what, he was out of it last week, but boy, I'll tell you what, he is sure getting into it this week.
Oh, yes, he is. Robert is in the chase here, I do believe, according to the website points. So, fighting for a chance to make his way into the top 6.
Zoltan Hertzog. Now there's one coming from 24th. I knew Zoltan would work his way up there. And we talk about him every week being probably one of the most improved drivers here since last season. And here he is making a difference now. He said he was not that good in the trucks, but he's come a long ways. This season he has come a long ways in the trucks. So hopefully next season we'll see him up there battling for the chase. Oh, they get around. Looks like David Shutt is back out on the track. And they're all dodging the bullet here to get around him and make sure they do it safely. Oh, Cody Miller way up high. Ay, ay, ay. Man, these guys are getting awful brave.
Oh, 39 in the air. Big one.
Oh, my. I'm trying to catch up here. It looks like Giannini was in it. Tyler Ducharme. Oh, there's the big one, folks. That's the one we were looking for. The big one. Let's see where it started from. All right, they're coming down the front stretch here. Marcus Richardson in the lead. I'm on Robert Giannini because he's on the outside of the front row. A little wiggle there. And, oh, he got hooked by Zoltan Herczeg. Oh, and he comes back down the track. He's going to collect Brad Bothwell, Tyler Ducharme. He keeps tumbling. Connor Anton gets a piece of that. Oh, my boy. That was the big one right there. Yes, sir. Mark Newland going to get a chunk of it. Man, I'm telling you what. Oh. Close call for Freddie De La Rosa right there. A lot of guys.
Bothwell in that 30 machine just went tumbling.
Yep. Yeah, that's a shame, man. He was running so good too. I'm trying to catch up to him. Can't catch up to him. There he is, Brad Bothwell. Yeah, wow. Pretty amazing right there. Man, I'll tell you what, it's a wonder. Oh, and he gets hit by the number 93 as well. Oh. And it looks like Nicholas Kressel has already taken his car behind the wall. And I'm sure we're going to see pit stops on this because if they stop now, they can make it the rest of the way on fuel. So we may see some 4 tires stopped here. We may see only 2, depending on how long they ran on the other 2. But yeah, they're all coming to pit road. Wow, a lot of drivers caught up into that one, Josh.
Oh yeah, a lot of drivers, but we still have a lot out here too that's gonna race it up.
Yes, sir. Marcus Richardson comes to a screeching halt here in his pit stop. Got a lot of activity on pit road. Marcus with the 2 tires. And he's going to do a 4-tire change. I think that's a very smart move. Now, he does not have to worry about tires the rest of the race. And he's going to get off first. Very cool. Very cool. Well, the winningest driver in SRA right here. Let's see. If he wins tonight, that'll be 129 wins in this league. I'm talking overall league. And let's see, that would be his 55th win in this series. If he wins tonight. So, all right, well, anybody you want to talk to, or you want to pass on it this time?
I think me personally, I'll pass. I've interviewed the last drivers. If you want to interview somebody, have at it.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Let these guys concentrate a little bit. And always seems like whenever I interview somebody, they wreck out. It's the MaxSpeedTV curse, you know.
Well, we were just talking about Brad Bothwell and how well he was running, and we were talking about Robert there, and that just that happens, and that's the product, unfortunately, of Talladega. Is anything can happen at any moment.
Yep. Hey, there's Tyler Sifford in chat. Oh man, Tyler. Golly. I feel bad for him, man. That's just horrible news for him to get hooked out of this race here. So, all right, looks like the 09 Bryce Senesac going to stay out again to try to get one more of his laps back. He is running 8 laps down, just ahead of Marcus Richardson right now. Kyle Putz will start on the outside of the front row. Zoltan Herczeg, Curtis Sawyer, row 2. Row 3 is going to be Freddie De La Rosa and Sean Williams. Row 4 will be Aaron Smith and Matt Hummel. And row 5, Jake Nichols and Cody Miller.
Jake Nichols and Cody Miller both in the chase here. Sean Williams as well. Got some drivers in the chase up here running in the top 10.
I had to restart this because Bobby Zielinski's name was not showing up. I guess because he didn't come in until late or something, but I guess we're okay now. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, so what's going to happen now, Josh? Tires and fuel are out of the equation. We don't have to worry about that anymore. But what's going to happen now?
Well, I think you run it till you can't run it no more. You put that pedal all the way to the floor and you just keep going, because if you don't have to worry about tires, you don't have to worry about fuel. The only thing you have to worry about is the other drivers around you. You just put that pedal to the metal and just take off.
Well, we got, when they get to the line here, we're going to have 35 to go. Most of the guys, I do believe, I think almost everybody took 4 tires. So, you know, I'm not sure. Let's see, how's this? Yeah, that's showing 1 caution, but this is actually the 4th caution. I had to restart the overlays because they were messed up. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm showing 3, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was caution number 4 right there.
Well, they're getting double file here, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks to the Somewhere Saloon for being on board this season. I'm kind of officially thanking you from SRA. I know these guys they're really appreciative of you guys being on board this season. I just hope that you guys continue watching there at the bar and enjoy the races here. We'll try to remember to give you guys a shout out every now and then, because Tyler Sifford will be in there, so you'll get to see his car in both series, and we will give you guys a shout out. So hopefully you keep watching. Please don't give up on it, because you know, it's not the title sponsor. These guys will still honor that. You know, they want to see you guys come back if you can. I don't even know who the official sponsor is yet for next season. I really don't know. I haven't heard yet. Bobby told me, he said it, you know, might be a while before he knows.
They got plenty of time. I mean, they've still got 1 more race to go. They got to finish this one first, Rudy.
Yeah, that's right. All right, you want to get them going this time, or you want me to?
I sure can. I'll get them going.
All right. We're going to do a little... As soon as they get going here, we're going to do a little crank it up.
Sounds good. Marcus Richardson in the 01 elected to choose the outside here. That's going to put Kyle Putz in that 31 machine on the inside. Curtis Sawyer in the 29 is going to be behind that 01. And Zoltan Hertzeg in the 99 directly behind 31. Pace car is off. The 01 to Marcus Richardson has control of the field. When is he going to get let loose? When is he going to floor it? Holding them back, getting very, very close to that wall there. The 01 machine of Marcus Richardson on the loud pedal. We're underway again here somewhere for the SRA, somewhere Saloon Truck Series at Talladega.
And 2 more drivers out of the race, folks, just in case you're wondering. Robert Giannini and Tyler Ducharme, both out of the race. Sean Williams still in it, though, up to 5th place. Now it looks like they're getting single file here a little bit until they get up to speed. Staying in that draft's going to be very important. Boy, I'll tell you, Femi Olat, never count him out. He's on his way to the front here. Aaron Smith pulls out, takes a look to the outside lane. Anybody going to go with him? Cody Miller's going up there and Femi Olat. And they duck it back to the bottom. Nobody's challenging. Oh, no, here goes Aaron back to the outside again, looking for somebody to go with him. But if he gets out of line, he's going to lose a bunch of positions.
Look like Aaron Smith might have got shuffled out of there.
Yes, he did. Jake Nichols gets by. Boy, he just lost a bunch of positions right there. Goes back to 11th place. Mark Newland pulling another group of guys. Got Bobby Zielinski, Davis Richards, Ben Nelson, James Coulibaly, all these guys working pretty tight together. Tony Schoen back in it. Started 29th position. A little ways back to another group back here. Connor Anton, Aaron Cummings, Josh Robin, Bobby Cheney. Bobby's not out of it yet. He thinks he might be out of it, but, you know, a lot can still happen out there. We've already seen the big one, Josh.
Yeah, we have, but I don't believe it's over.
Tyler says, I'll take a Jack and Coke. Heck yeah.
Well, Rudy, I know it's your show, bud. Got a little crank it up to go along with this?
I do, and, you know, let's do it, man. Alright, folks, we are back, and boy, I'll tell you what, it's heating up here in the front. Cody Miller to the front. This is the first we've seen Cody to the front today.
Yeah, he's battling it strong, though, up front here with that 01 machine. And, of course, you got Freddie D on the outside.
Yep, Freddie and Zoltan coming up through on the outside. Zoltan drops it to the bottom. He dumps off Freddie D, but Femi's right there to pick up Freddie D's slack. Good racing going on. Freddie's still got a little bit of a lead here. He's coming to the line. He has not led a lap yet today. Femi takes it to the bottom. Is he going to get denied leading a lap? He sure is. Femi leads that lap.
Femi Olat has now led 9 laps here.
Yep, we got 27 to go. Anybody's shooting match out here right now. Cody Miller. Marcus Richardson takes it to the high side right there behind Freddie. He's kind of paying Freddie back for Freddie pushing him up there for a little while. Now Marcus is pushing Freddie, so that's kind of a cool trade-off. Kyle Putz sitting in 6th place. Never going to count him out, but Curtis Sawyer, Davis Richards still in it. We're good all the way back to Ben Nelson now. Ben Nelson taking up the rear of this this pack here. A little ways back to that next pack, Aaron Smith. He is by himself. Koulibaly and Tony Schoen working together. Bobby Zielinski by himself. Bobby Cheney bringing a whole pack of trucks up through. Got Aaron Cummings, actually the Bryce Senesac's in that pack. Josh Robin, these 4 trucks working pretty good together. Going to go around Bobby Zielinski though. Bobby with a lot of damage, and they're just, man, it's a shame. It's a shame that he's back there, but he's pretty much locked into the chase for next week, Josh. He doesn't really have to worry about it. Femi Olat, again, I believe, still led another... No, Freddie D led that lap. He gets his first bonus point, but he's not in the chase. Let's ride along here with Kyle Putz for a minute and just see how intense this is up here, folks. I'll tell you, what a pack of trucks, ain't it?
Oh, it is.
Man.
Pack of trucks.
Femi's still in the lead. And Freddie D's not giving up on that. Him and Marcus are going to the front. Somehow they're going to make it here, I think.
I've been watching that 99 of Zoltan Herzog for the last few laps here. He's been on the back bumper of Femi Olat in that 11 machine, and he's giving that 11 a big push there.
He sure is, man. I'll tell you what, he is just, wow, he is pushing Femi up there to just so Femi keeps leading every lap. Zoltan has not led a lap yet today, but here comes Jake Nichols up on the high side, working with the number 51 there of Davis Richards, and he is not going to make it. They did not make it 3 wide very long, had to duck back into the bottom. So, all right, Matt Hummel in 8. And they broke away. Looks like Mark Newland kind of back off there. He's not really going to... He's actually about to lose the draft here. He's just that far back. He's about to lose the draft. He doesn't have any help from anybody behind him. So Sean Williams all by himself. I think some things happened back here we did not see, Josh. Koulibaly.
You're right.
Yeah, Sean's way out of it there for whatever reason. Tony Schoen, Aaron Smith. And now Bobby Cheney has joined this group. They're reeling these guys in big time. They pull out to go around Aaron Smith. And they're going to, boy, I'll tell you, Bobby Cheney's on the move.
Yes, he is. Bobby Cheney leading that high line there with the 09 machine. Bryce Senesac up there in the mix. And the 00 of Aaron Cummings.
Yeah, Aaron just went into 15th right there as they passed up Aaron Smith. So this is turning out to be a little bit bigger of a pack of cars now, or trucks, I should say. Koulibaly on the bottom. And if he's not careful, he's going to lose the draft there of Aaron. Aaron's just hanging on to the back here of Bryce Senesac right now, just trying to stay alive right now in 15th place. These guys running about 17 seconds behind the leader right now.
Yeah, Zoltan Herzeg now has officially led 2 laps here.
Very cool. Femi gets back around. He's trying to put the block on Freddie D. Freddie drops it into the bottom there, and he goes right in front of Zoltan. This is getting interesting up here in the front right now. This is pretty wild. Coming to 20 to go here in the next lap, folks.
When they officially complete lap 70 to go on 71, there'll be 20 to go.
Yeah, next time by.
Yep, next time by.
I'll tell you what, it's went actually pretty fast for having 4 cautions. It's actually went pretty fast. I'm pretty impressed. Matt Hummel just, I mean, pushing the daylights out of Zoltan. And he drops it to the bottom in front of Cody Miller. Changing lanes there and dropping off from... Oh, and Zoltan gets really loose. Oh, is he going to save it? Nice save. Man, did he ever get loose in the corner. Holy smokes, what a save. Good save, Zoltan.
Well, that could have been bad.
Oh, man, that was... Yeah, oh, man, that would have wrecked out pretty much about 3/4 of that pack anyhow. Now he's back here with Jake Nichols, which is good for both of them because now they'll be able to work together when they get caught up and maybe get back to the front. That'll pull Jake Nichols up to the front now. But this battle up front right now between Marcus Richardson and Femi Olat, Freddie D, Kyle Putz, and Matt Hummel. Oh boy, this is heating up. And they're actually pulling away a little bit from Cody Miller.
Yes, they are. They've got a good little gap going on there. About a half a second.
And we're getting more and more packs around this track. That's pretty amazing stuff.
We are officially at 20 to go here.
20 to go
now.
Oh, yeah, 19 to go. We missed a lap there. All right, checking in on Josh Robin. He is still in this. Is caught up there with, oh, he's blinking pretty bad, with Aaron Smith and company.
You know, you're really going to have to watch this backpack right here with Bobby Chaney because they're single file.
Yep.
Okay. And the more they stay single file, the quicker they are going to catch up to Femi Olat and the lead pack up here because they're, you know, for the most part, racing side by side and cutting the air off of one another, getting the draft a little bit. So, you know, Bobby Chaney and company, basically, I guess that's what we could say. They actually have a good strategy going on.
Well, they're 19 seconds from the leader right now, so I mean that's a lot. You know, that's a lot, but they could make that up in time. So, if everything would go right, what they need right now is a caution, boy, and that would really shake things up, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely it would because then you're going to see. If a caution was to come out, hopefully it don't, you know, for the sake of this race, because we've already had the big one, you know, it will change it up because then, you know, you're going to see 3 and 4 wide, guaranteed. Yep.
Well, Freddie D and Marcus Richardson, and Marcus drops it to the bottom and dumps off Freddie, but Freddie does lead that lap. Close right there, almost making contact between them two. Kyle Putz ducking it up there right up underneath Freddie D. He says, I'll get you back to the front, buddy. Hang on. Hold my beer and watch this, he says. Isn't that what the rednecks say?
Pretty much.
Hold my beer, watch this. Ben Nelson back to the front.
Oh, if a mistake happened now.
Oh, boy. And you know what? We've seen it happen. We've seen it happen. And this is the last race here. This is, you know, we knew tonight's race was going to be so hectic out here. We were looking so forward to this. And I'll tell you what, these guys are putting on a pretty good show. What happened to Matt Hummel? He got down below the yellow line. He's going to lose a bunch of positions. Almost loses the truck. And goes to the back of that pack and is going to get picked up. Oh my, who's that off the track there?
Not sure.
Who's that almost stopped?
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant, whoa. Did he run out of gas or something? Or
I'm not sure, but he is not up to speed. He's
coasting.
He can't go. Yeah.
Wow.
Now he is off the racing surface.
And they're coming up on lap traffic. They make it around safely. Boy, I'll tell you what, Femi had to have been right on it. Oh, Freddie going around. Oh, no. Looks like he caught Marcus Richardson, too. Both of them going to get damaged. No caution on that? What the?
Both off the racing surface. The 69 of Freddie D still having a moment. Cannot keep it straight. Still no caution.
He's trying to bring out the caution. That's what he was trying to do, trying to bring out the caution. Wow. Well,
he did that time.
I don't know if we can go back and check this out or not, but let's see what happened here. Right there, he got hooked by Kyle Putz. Come right across the front nose there of Marcus Richardson. Marcus tried to dodge it, but it just wasn't going to happen. Wow. Well, there's the caution that we needed. Freddie D brought it out. That was the caution they needed to catch the field back up. Now, is anybody going to pit? What do you think?
Rudy, man, I don't know. I mean, track position is going to be key. You know, they're probably going to have, 11 to go roughly when they get the green flag. So I don't know, in a situation like this, do you chance it?
I wouldn't. Not at Talladega, but, I don't know. These guys, they got different strategies than I would play. And it usually works out for them. It probably wouldn't work out for me, but, I wouldn't pit if it was me. Just knowing that how important it is to stay out front.
I guess we're going to see what that 31 machine of Kyle Putz does. He has been known to stay out this race.
Is Davis Richards around? Is he in here somewhere?
Let me see if I can find him.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to pit before you drag him in here. Find out. Yeah, they're not going to pit. I wouldn't think they would, but okay, drag him. If you can find him, drag him up here. You got him?
I'm still trying to find him. I don't know. Oh, there he is. I found him. All right, there you go, Rudy.
All right, Davis Richards, you got a copy?
10-4, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good, man. What's going on? You're up in the front, brother.
I know, man. I played a safe race all race long. Made sure I kept this 51 machine clean, and, man, found ourselves up in the top 3.
Well, that got pretty exciting up there for a little bit, and then them two cars got together. How did you miss all that?
Man, I seen that right in front of me. I seen the smoke going, and I seen the cars spreading out on the apron, and it scared me for a little bit, but I just kept on in the throttle. Had a one heck of a run going in there. If it had stayed green for a little longer, might have been leading this one under the caution laps.
Yes, sir. Well, you still got a chance at it here. It looks like we're probably going to have about 11 to go when you get the green. You started 21st today, didn't qualify well, and you're running in third. Man, that's got to feel really good right now.
Yeah, man, it's Talladega, man. Super speedways are my specialty. I've always been really good at them, but just got to keep the car clean, and you got to have a truck to finish it with. And, more often than not, I find myself up here, so I'm going to keep the throttle in it, pray for some luck. Maybe I'll be talking to you after the race.
Well, that would be really cool, man. That would be cool. Because we've been watching you. You've kind of come up through the field and picked your way and really been racing good with these guys. So you're in a pack of pretty heavy hitters. So good luck out there, Davis, is all I can tell you, brother.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can make that high side work and make it 3 wide and see if I can get a train going with me and find myself up front.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I hope to be talking to you on the podium.
10-4. I'll see you then.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, it's about to get real interesting now, Josh.
What are you talking about? It has been interesting.
It's going to get real interesting now. I don't know about you. I paid for the whole seat here today, but I'm sitting on the edge of it. I kind of stole that line from a friend of mine that I used to know that used to do broadcasting. We used to run in his league. It was a lot of fun back in them days, but times change, things happen, and don't do it anymore. All right, well, Kyle Putz, Ben Nelson on the front row, Davis Richards, Curtis Sawyer, row 2, Cody Miller, Jake Nichols, row 3, Marcus Richardson, Freddie D in row 4. I believe those guys are okay. They may have a little bit of damage on their cars, but I think they'll be all right. They didn't hit the wall or anything, so that's good news. Bobby Chaney, James Coulibaly, row 5. That's the way they'll be restarting.
Yes, sir, Ray. You know, I got to look in here since I'm second chair here tonight with Rudy. I get your name right in a minute. A lot of people have had to have black flags cleared for dodging that wreck because, here at Talladega, if you go below that yellow line to make a pass near a green flag, you can't advance your position. Well, if you're dodging a wreck before that caution comes out, it will black flag you. So, but a lot of people, dodging that accident, unfortunately gave them a black flag. But, the league, the admins, they know exactly what needs to be done when it happens. So, great job by, Justin Gable and Randy Roberts out there for, really being on top of the situation.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Probably 2 of the best league admins that I've ever seen. Those guys are right on top of everything, so they have to be. I mean, it's a thankless job, but they do a great job.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and they don't get much credit for doing it. They get the credit, yes, but as the broadcasters up at the booth, we hardly ever get to see them because of what we do up here. But big kudos to what they really have to go through.
Well, lights are still not out, Josh, so we're going to have a 10-lap shootout, I believe, the way it's looking right now. This has been a long caution for these guys here. It takes like over, like a minute and a half to go around this track. That's a long time. All right, Kyle Putz looks like he's elected to start on the outside here as they come to the line. Maybe, I don't know. If he does, that means Ben Nelson will be starting on the bottom. And Ben likes it to be down there. He likes to start on the bottom. So I think if he can get a good start here and stay with Kyle Putz, he could wind up maybe being there at the end to try to make a pass on Kyle Putz for the win.
Here's the problem with making a pass. You can get up to him, but can you comfortably, safely make that pass?
All right, here we go. Lights are out. We're going green next time by. This could be the final restart, but you know what, Josh? I really don't know. I'm not going to say that for sure, whether this will be the final restart. I don't know. We may see another caution, a quick caution here, because these guys, you heard what Davis Richards said. He's going to take a 3 wide up on the high side, and we know what 3 wide does here.
Yeah, exactly. It catches the air off of both cars, on the car on the inside and the car on the outside, and you can get a good run on the outside if you have the the help to do it. But you've got to have that help. Now, if you're going to put him in a position to where he's going to end up falling back, well, right now you've got to do what you got to do. Hats off, gloves off. It's go time.
Yep. Hey, 6-Speed, how you doing, Richard? Flips, God, we got a few new ones in there. Jake, good to see everybody. Gator Boy, all right. Well, folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, not a thumbs down, and subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. You can check out our Website at MaxSpeedTV.com for the full race schedule here, because we are broadcasting just about every night, and a lot of nights we got 3-4 races going on. So join us here every single night. We are broadcasting, so and it's good to have you guys in chat. We appreciate it very much. Shout out again to the Somewhere Saloon as we're getting ready to go back green here for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series at SRA. And this is the last race of the Chase Contender Round. Only 6 drivers will move on tonight to the championship next week. Pace cars in. Ben Nelson, Kyle Putz, front row. Kyle in charge of this start. And we're just about ready to get the green. And it's going to get wild and crazy right now, folks. You tuned in at just at the right time. Green is out. Here we go. Boy, Marcus Richardson pulled right out there to try to get a run on this restart.
Yes, he did.
And they're going to go single file. Jake Nichols drops it to the bottom. A lot of damaged trucks behind him, though. Kyle Putz. And man, what a shove he's got going on here. This is one heck of a train.
10 laps to go. They may, battle it out for a couple of laps here, running single file to wind down some more laps. But I guarantee you, it's not going to take long for somebody, don't know who, but for somebody to jump high and bring a pack of cars with them.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to take too long here. Everybody's probably trying to figure out what they want to do and when do they want to do it. Tony's showing up to the top 10. Right behind Aaron Smith. Boy, the field has changed a lot up in the front here. Looking at Marcus Richardson and Freddie D there that spun on that. Doesn't look like they have a lot of damage. They're still in the battle here. That damage could come into play here the last couple of laps, and they may not be as fast as they once were, but I ain't going to count them out yet.
You can't count out anybody here. 9 laps to go, becoming 8 to go when they cross the line. It's still anybody's race.
Bobby Chaney goes back to 14th. He was up there in the top 10, and here he gets shuffled back to 14th. He looked to the outside there for a minute, but didn't have somebody that was interested to go with him. He's looking out there again. Looks like he is going to maybe pull out with Sean Williams, James Coulibaly, and we got a spin. Aaron Smith spins, trying to catch up with him. No caution though. He keeps it off of the track. Wow, well that just cost him the race right there because there's no caution. Kyle Putz still in command, wants to pull out a win here tonight, but is Ben Nelson planning something?
I believe Ben's planning something.
How about Davis Richards up on the top here working with Jake Nichols? That might be something brewing there.
Yeah, he's pulled that 70. Oh, and well, they're bumping and some banging back here with the 0-1. It looked like a Marcus Richardson. I know he was involved in that. He's got Bobby Chaney behind him in the 24.
Yep. And Bobby's back up to 12th now. Zoltan working here with Matt Hummel. They kind of got shuffled back a little bit. Tony's showing. Josh Robin by himself. Mark Newland and Aaron Cummings. These guys should get gathered back up together and run those guys down, hopefully.
Well, here comes that 79 of Ben Nelson.
Yes, he does take over the lead. And that's just exactly what Davis Richards was counting on right there, because him and Jake Nichols are coming. And I'll tell you what, the way it's looking right now, I don't know who's going to lead this lap at the line. Ben Nelson with about a half a truck length ahead of Davis Richards. Now a full truck ahead of him. And they passed up lap traffic all at the same time. That was pretty amazing, the way they handled all that.
Oh, yeah, it is. Now that 51 machine of Davis Richards on the high line has got a bunch of cars with him. It looks like...
They're coming like a freight train now, boy. I'll tell you, they are coming. He does go into the lead for momentarily here, going into turn 3. Let's see if he can get up there. Oh, he gets pushed up the hill by Jake Nichols. Wow, he almost lost it right there, but good save by Davis Richards. And we got more spinning back there. They keep it off of the track, though. Sean Williams involved in that. Oh, my.
Bobby Cheney.
James Coulibaly. Golly, man. Yep, Bobby Cheney. They get it. Bobby gets his going again, but boy, the other guys are a little slower to get it going. I tell you, these guys are racing it pretty rough right now, trying to get every position that they can to make it into that chase.
Exactly, and I don't believe we've seen the last of the spins here.
Nope. Kyle Putz battling side by side here with Ben Nelson for the lead. And Femi Olat's back in it here, folks. I'm not going to ever count that guy out, man. He's the persistence that he has is just amazing. You know, even if he wants to even take it up in there 3 wide. Look at this. He wants to stick that nose in there. They close the door right on him. Kyle puts down in front of Ben Nelson, almost stacks him up. Oh my gosh. This is getting crazy out here right now, Josh.
Yeah, oh man, it's going to get even crazier. 4 laps to go. And, you know, Femi Olat, I've got a new nickname for Femi. Femi No Fear Olat, because he has no fear.
That's right. Well, it's a good thing it's not real, because, boy, if it was real and you take them chances and tear that truck up, you're going to be sitting in the garage all night long fixing it up. Oh, Ben comes way up the hill. Man, they're going to go 3 wide. Jake Nichols in it. Jake wants to secure his spot in the chase for next week. Femi Olat does too. These are the 2 chase drivers that are up front right now battling. Oh my word, I'm telling you. Femi into 3rd.
Well, you know, 3 laps to go here. Next flag will end the race. Whether it be the checkered or the yellow.
Yep. And Ben down there trying to get a little side draft off of Kyle Putz right down on the bottom as they go into turn 3. Coming to the line will be 2 to go, folks. 2 laps to go here at Talladega. Join us next week for the season finale here at Chicagoland. It's going to be a barn burner, man. I'm telling you. It's going to be so awesome to see who's going to come out of here with the championship. We'll stick around after the race, folks, because we're going to get the word from Bobby Cheney to find out who the 6 drivers are moving on to next week for the season finale for the championship. So make sure you stick around for that right after the race. Ben Nelson to the lead on the high side. Femi Olat coming right along with them. A little bit of a lead there over Kyle Putz. Kyle just kind of getting dumped off there. Not really anybody to work with.
We're going to have some blocking going on.
Oh, man. Jake Nichols just trying to do the best he can out here. Would like to come out of this picking up a couple more positions just to make sure that he's in it. I don't think he's got a problem. I think he's in it. I'm not saying that officially, folks. We won't know till they add up the points. Kyle puts up on the high side. They get around David Shutt. 1 to go, folks. 1 lap to go for Ben Nelson, Femi Olat, Jake Nichols, Kyle Putz, Curtis Sawyer, and Davis Richards. Those are the front 6.
And they're coming up on some serious lap traffic here, and I'm sure everybody knows that these leaders are coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Femi is in the position right now, getting a big push here from... Oh, we got one off the track. He brings it back up on safely, but Femi Olat, it's going to be... Who's it going to be at the line? Jake Nichols pulls out. Nobody goes with him. Ben Nelson's going to spin Femi Olat. No! And Jake Nichols is going to go on to win it. Wow, what a finish! Holy smokes! Curtis Sawyer 2nd. Davis Richards finishes 3rd. Do you believe it?
Golly!
I'm telling you what, that was a fantastic finish right there. I hated to see that for Femi. I'm sure he's probably not too happy about it, but man, I'm telling you what a finish. All right, folks, so give us a minute here. We'll get the guys down here and start talking to them. get it caught up with tonight's winner, Jake Nichols. Jake, after you went and changed your drawers on that one, I'm telling you, what a finish. Congratulations on your win, brother. This has got to be amazing feeling.
It's sick. There's no words to describe it. My main goal tonight was just, since we were in a pretty good point spot, was just stay clean, and we kept doing that, and once we got to 20 to go, I felt like we wanted to win the race. I knew we were in a pretty much locked in spot, so I started making moves. I worked with Davis there, and I don't know what happened. I think he got loose, or maybe I hooked him too much to move him out of my way. It was like a bump and a run on accident at Talladega. But that last lap really worked in our favor. We almost wrecked a couple times, and the moment we got to the turn 3 and I knew we were going to clear, I knew I had a shot. And Benjamin gave me the push I really needed out of 4, and especially when they wrecked in the trial. I don't know how I won it. I really don't, but it's really cool, especially going into the Championship 6 here. It's awesome to get that momentum that's really needed.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm telling you what. Okay, hold on. I got to send Bobby a message here. Anyhow, yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you what a race though. Now, I'm just going to kind of look ahead. Now, next season, you guys are going to the Xfinity race, Xfinity cars, and the last race of the season is going to be here at Talladega. What are you thinking about that? Are you thinking that far ahead?
Not really. It's definitely something to think about, just because if you're confident enough to get to that point, it's definitely going to be crazy. It's going to be exciting. Some people might not be fans of it. I'm 50-50 on it. I think it's cool for the excitement part, but I still think a track like some sort of oval that we pretty much have to lift on would be better for me. But it's still going to be really exciting and probably really fun. Tonight was really fun, so I'm really looking forward to it. But we really just are thinking about tomorrow and same strategy as tomorrow, just staying clean and hoping that in both series we can make it to the Championship 6.
Wow. Well, I just got word from Bobby. He's having some issues, so we may not get to know who the top 6 are in the broadcast. So sorry about that, folks. I can't help it. The guy that puts the points in, he's having problems right now. But I'll tell you what, Jake, it's good to see you in victory lane again. It's been a long time coming this season. We haven't seen you in victory lane, so this is really good. And what better race for you to do it in than the last race of this here to lock yourself into the chase? I'm going to just say it. I think you're locked in.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, who you got to thank for this victory here? Because I mean, we didn't know who was going to win that. That was looking pretty wild out there for a while. It could have been any of you guys that could have won that, but you managed to just keep your foot in it and go.
Heck yeah, the Sim Speed Shop Tundra here was amazing. Thanks to everybody that worked with me this race. Davis Richards there at the end, he kept this truck clean, and he knew when it was go time, that's for sure. I hate that we kind of moved him out of the way. I felt like him or I were going to win if we stayed hooked up, and it still went our way. He got third, I got first there, so it still went really good. But thanks to you guys for putting on these broadcasts for Sim Racing Authority. Everybody on the track tonight, it's a really fun race. For Talladega, it's either big ones or good racing. We had both, but I think we more have had good racing. So appreciate all the help there from Benjamin out of turn 4. And thanks for everyone that tunes in each and every week.
Righto, man. All right. Well, tell you guys are going to be back here tomorrow night now with the Gen 6 cars. So, and I think you're in the running for the chase there too.
Yeah, we're not as good of a position as we were tonight entering, but we're still in at the moment. So we just got to stay clean.
Wow, very good. All right, well, congrats, Jake, and we'll see you tomorrow night anyhow, but go celebrate that win tonight. Well-deserved.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Josh?
All right, well, I have caught up with second place, Curtis Sawyer. Curtis, got a copy?
I believe so. You guys got a copy on me?
Yes, we do. Hear you loud and clear, bud. Hey, man, you got a good qualifying finish here tonight, or a qualifying start here. You started sixth, but the qualifying wasn't a big thing about it. It was the race itself. You were around a lot of action here tonight. Talk about the racing and what you just had to do to keep it clean.
I'll tell you what, man, it was wild out there. We were 2-3 wide a lot, and just tried to keep it on the bottom for most of the day and trying to stay out of trouble. We definitely missed one there. I don't remember what lap it was, closer to the beginning of the race, and dodged a real bullet there, but pretty much just tried to ride and stay up front and stay close and have a shot at the end. I hope it was a good race out there for everybody watching.
Oh, it was fantastic up here watching. Now we're going to go to that final lap here coming to the line. You were in a good position there to, possibly pull out the win here. But, what happened right there in front of you, you were close enough to it. Can you give your insight of what happened there?
No, I think it was just close racing coming through the tri-oval, and Kyle there wanted to move down in front of me, and I think there just wasn't quite enough room there. And I think I just caught the back end of him and kind of sent him sliding there. It wasn't intentional or anything, but just close hard racing there at the end. Everybody trying to go for it.
Well, you finish out Talladega here, grab second place here, go to next week. You've got Chicagoland, not in the chase, but, still looking for a win. What you got for Chicagoland, bud?
Well, we're going to find out. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a little slick and sliding around, but hopefully we'll be able to hang around with some of these guys up here. I mean, these guys are pretty fast. But, try to stay out of the way of the championship run and try to get a good finish.
All right, Curtis. Well, man, is there any shout-outs or thanks you want to give for tonight's finish?
I just want to thank you guys for broadcasting the race and everybody out there at the Somewhere Saloon for watching us, and just thank you everybody for racing. Good race tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, fantastic race, Curtis. Well, man, we'll see you next week at Chicagoland, bud. Go celebrate second here tonight.
All right, thank you, boys. Y'all have a good one now.
Rudy.
All right, Davis Richards, you got a copy?
10-4, how's it going?
Well, you said that you would be talking here on the podium, brother. You made it. Third place tonight. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, man. I wish I was a couple spots ahead, but hey, I'll take a third place and take a podium out there. It was a lot of fun. I was helping Jake. We were helping each other and battling back and forth, but man, that was a lot of fun out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't look like anybody checked up when, who was that, Femi and somebody got together there. It didn't look like anybody checked up on that, because when you're coming to the checkered flag, man, it's hammer down and you're not lifting. So I can get that. Well, tell us about the race out there. I mean, a lot of really, really tough racing. You started 21st. You worked your way, picked your way slowly up through that field. When you were way back there, did you think about if that stayed green, that there wasn't a chance that you were going to get up there?
Yeah, and this Burroughs Collision Center and Birdie Builds Construction Chevrolet, man, through the whole race, I was kind of take it easy. I wanted to protect my car and make sure that it was there at the end, and I knew, being at the back of the pack, if this thing went green, that I wasn't going to have a chance at the end, and I knew that. I was just counting on those cautions, and when it got to be about 25-30 laps to go, and the field kind of dwindled down, I knew it was go time.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm glad to see you on the podium, Davis. It really is good. It's good to see some different people up in the front now and then, and bring home a win. Big congratulations to Jake, because he definitely well deserved that win after everything that that happened right there at the very end. He deserved that win. But man, I'll tell you, good racing and good working with him too. That was good to see you two working together so well.
Yeah, man, we were talking back and forth, and I told him, I was like, let's go to the hot side. He's like, no, it's a little too early. I was like, all right, just let me know, and I'll follow you, and I'll follow you up there. And then I got in front of him, and then I got loose right on lap 85, and I thought that was it, but I was somehow to manage it off the wall. And I told Jake, I said, if this thing stays green, I'll be back up towards you, and I'll be able to push you up through it. And then I got up to his bumper once, then we kind of got mixed around a little bit, but then the cards worked out for him, and the cards worked out for me too, and getting that top 3 finish.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a finish, brother. Again, so congratulations to you on your third place, Davis. Anybody that you'd like to give a shout out to or thank?
Most definitely. I want to thank Burroughs Collision Center. You can go to burroughscollision.com, and Birdie Birdie's Builds. You can go to birdsbuilds.com for coming along and sponsoring this truck. And also want to thank the series sponsors, Somewhere Saloon. I know they're watching it on the big TV at the bar, so I want to give a special shout out to them for coming along and sponsoring this series. I want to also give a shout out to the broadcasters here at MaxSpeedTV and for y'all for putting on this production.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Davis. That's very much thank you. I mean, we don't get thanked very often, but thank you. All right. Well, congratulations on your third. And I don't know, you running in the Gen 6 series?
No,
Nope.
I'm not running the Gen 6 series.
Okay.
And then I ran a lot at the first of the season in the trucks, then took some away time, but I'll be back running a full season in the Xfinity series next season.
Awesome. All right. Well, they're running Talladega tomorrow anyhow. So, but well, we'll see you back at Chicagoland next week then for the season finale.
Sounds good. We'll see you then, Rudy.
All right. You take care, Davis. Thank you. All right. Let's run down through the. Let's run down through the results here real quick. All right. Jake Nichols coming home with the win. Curtis Sawyer finishing second. Davis Richards third. Kyle Putz will come in fourth. Ben Nelson fifth. Freddie D coming in sixth place. Marcus Richardson seventh. Zoltan Hertzeg eighth. Matt Hummel ninth. And Cody Miller 10th. Josh?
Yeah, Femio Lat will finish in 11th place here tonight. Tony Schoen in 12th. Aaron Cummings finished 13th, right where he started. So good run by Aaron. Josh Robin in 14th. Sean Williams in 15th. Bobby Zielinski will finish in 16th spot. Aaron Smith in 17th. James Koulibaly in 18th. Bobby Chaney in 19th. And Connor Anton will round out the top 20.
All right, Mark Newland 21st. David Shutt 22nd. Lachlan McMillan 23rd, Bryce Senesac 24th, Chris Bryant, will finish 25th, Nate Trito 26th, Robert Giannini 27th, Brad Bothwell 28th, Tyler Ducharme. Man, they got this all messed up here. Cressel finishes 29th. Yeah, boy, it's really messed up on my ticker here. All right, well, anyhow, Tyler Ducharme 29th, Nicholas Kressel 30th, Tyler Sifford 31st, Ethan Kurtz 32nd, Nick Northrup 33rd, and Dwayne Culberson 34th. That'll round out the field. All right, well, folks, thanks again for watching tonight. We appreciate it very much. Congratulations again to our winner, Jake Nichols. And we will see you back here tomorrow night. Tune in tomorrow night, folks, for the Gen 6 series here back at Talladega for the Tornado Tailgater Gen 6 series. So until then, folks, stay safe and good night.